Hey, what is going on, guys? Gamer Dude back once again with some Detroit Become Human gameplay. So, I was looking through my playlist again the other day, and I realised it's been over a month since we last did this, and I can't believe it. You know, time just flies. You know, because I started up these live streams with Detroit Become Human again as soon as my streaming ban was finished, and I thought I'd keep it up until the game was finished, and yeah, I never did. It's been over a month. But anyway, here we are, we're back again. This game is absolutely amazing, it's flawless, it's brilliant, it's beautiful in every single way. And she's going to say something.
I mentioned this, but I like your interior decorating. It really reflects your personality. I mean, I like it.
You see what I mean? Interactive main menu interface. It's like she's having a conversation with you. I mean, it is kind of really fucking creepy because it just looks like I'm looking at someone in the screen looking back at me. It's like having a webcam call with your virtual girlfriend. But like sometimes you feel like she's watching you. You feel like she's physically talking to you. You feel like you can have a conversation with her and she's responding. But yeah, let's open the chat on the phone and see who we've got in the stream. Yo, Tiger Monkey, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. If you guys are interested, if you're watching now or in the future, all my Detroit Become Human videos are of course in a playlist for your viewing pleasure. I started them when I was on my 90-day streaming ban, so the first 4 videos are only about 40 to 50 minutes long. But that's because I was restricted to 50 minutes of uploads. I could only do 50-minute videos in the streaming ban, which was a pain in the backside. But anyway, yeah, continue before she has another creepy conversation with me. So whilst we're on this annoying loading screen, allow me to drop your attention to the disclaimer. I do not own any rights to this game. I do not claim to own any rights to this game. All rights go to Sony Interactive Entertainment and Quantiac, or Quantio, still unsure as to how to pronounce that, Dreams. I'm simply doing a playthrough. Why are we in a graveyard? I don't remember this happening on my first playthrough. Oh no way, he died. In my first playthrough I went to see him.
You always said that living was about making choices. So what if I chose to defend myself against Leo? Maybe you could still be alive. Maybe a lot of things could have been different. Unless all of this was just meant to happen. You taught me everything I know, but you didn't prepare me for this, Carl. I believed we would win because our cause was just, and I can see now that I was wrong. I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives. But I don't know what to do. Help me, Carl. Please help me.
See, this android, he basically becomes a dictator. He becomes the god of all androids. They look up to him. And that was the dude's son. See, that was very different because in my first playthrough, Carl was alive. We went to the house. We went to see him in the house, and he was alive. It was on his deathbed, but he was alive.
The previous Connor failed its mission. You're going to replace it. You know what you have to do, don't you?
Destroy the leader of the Deviants.
Go, Connor. Don't disappoint me.
Wait, I didn't fail no mission, unless I went kaboom in that boat when it went kaboom. I don't know. It's been over a month since I last played. I can't really remember. This is different as well. I remember I had to break in through the window when I first played it.
I needed to see you, Lieutenant. In spite of all of our differences, I'm glad I had the chance to meet you. I was worried about you, Lieutenant. I came by to see if you're all right.
He's not alright.
You should stop looking at that photo, Lieutenant. Nothing can change the past. But you can learn to live again. For yourself. And for Cole.
For a while there, I believed in you, Connor. Thought you might restore my faith in the world. But you just showed me that androids are our creation. Creation in our own image. Selfish, ruthless, and brutal. You opened my eyes, Connor. Made me realize it's hopeless.
Hank,
Now leave me alone. Go on, complete your mission, since that's all you care about. Get out of here!
Oh no. Please tell me this isn't the playthrough where he shoots himself in the face. Oh, it was. Oh. That sucks. That really does fucking suck. He was a good character. Jamie, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, dude. Appreciate it. So, this is his whole Messiah complex coming into play. That android has no legs. Just pointing that out.
North meant everything to me. She'd have given me her life.
Wait, she's dead? I don't remember her dying.
There wasn't a thing you could do. Now we have to make sure she didn't die from nothing. If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see her people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
Good man. Well, good machine. Oh, Kara's here. She wasn't here in my first playthrough. Where is she? Hello, Kara.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border.
I remember the big black guy died. I remember Lincoln died. If his name was Lincoln.
Save our people.
Yeah, E3 is pretty dismal this year, and it's probably because Sony isn't there. You know, without Sony around, there's just no point in E3, if you ask me.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Launch an assault on the camps to liberate the androids. Well, we're already hated by the public, so...
Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
Yeah, but you see, it doesn't really matter what you do there, because the last time... I think the last time I still went for the sort of peaceful... Well, not peaceful, but war-like march, and it still ends up being... Well, being a war. Just comparing some of the choices. Yeah, see, before North was alive, I don't remember North dying. And before I had Connor with me, still a lot of locked paths down that way. So this is what I did the first time. Yeah. See, that's what I was saying earlier in the graveyard. That I actually went to the house and saw Carl. He was still alive, but this time it's the graveyard, and that in turn leads to it being a longer, much longer episode, as you can see. I'm guessing with this playthrough, it's gonna be the bad ending, unfortunately.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared.
Nah, Jamie, the new Watch Dogs game, no. Watch Dogs 2 was absolutely terrible, so it's put me off any future games in that franchise. The only thing I'm looking forward to is the Square Enix panel to show off the Avengers game. That's it. Oh, Big Daddy Egg, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping in. They suspended your account? Why?
To contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President!
Madam President! A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapon stores are also...
By the way, I must point out here that all androids are going to be exterminated, right? The President is a fucking android.
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Please!
Please! Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Madam President!
She's an android herself. It doesn't make any sense.
What can you tell us about the assault that happened last night?
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net. We are going to find them one by one and destroy them. Thank you. That will be all.
So, they're going to destroy you as well then? I don't think she does. I don't think she knows she's an android. Like, Kara didn't know Alice was an android until the big black guy told her so. Yeah, I'm just going with the big black guy because I don't know his name.
Are you alright? I'm really cold.
Oh, stop whining.
You'll feel better now.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about E3 this year. It's just dismal. It's terrible. And like, have you guys noticed as well that a lot more companies are introducing pay-to-play stuff, like, or pay premium content stuff? That's why I'm doing this stream now. I wasn't going to stream because I was going to watch E3 all night, but it's terrible. I was falling asleep. I was yawning.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
And usually I watch it till 3 o'clock in the morning.
No! Please don't hurt me!
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Yeah, less talking, more walking. The more you talk, you know, the closer you get to death.
Are there many more? Lucky don't be like rats. The more you look, the more you find. No, we don't have to spend the night here. Freezing my nuts off.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
See, I turned off her cold systems, so to make her appear human. You know, she gets cold, she gets warm. But I turned that off, so if anyone sees me now, they're gonna know the little girl's an android.
We can't help them. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave them. They're going to kill them.
We can totally just leave them.
I'm sorry, Alice. There's nothing we can do.
You gotta grow up sometime. In a metaphorical sense, that is. However a computer grows and expands. I don't know.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No! No! Please!
Fucking androids.
I say we couldn't go anywhere then. If I'd have stayed there much longer, I'd have been caught. Why do they always fall over? Tragedies like this, people always fall over. I've been doing some stealthy Splinter Cell shit here.
A checkpoint.
Yeah, we cannot go that way.
We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Is there another way?
We could take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Maybe it's better to be safe.
I would take that. Bus departs in 12 minutes, and that's an 11-minute ride, so we should be good.
Today, November 11, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free, and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Yeah, but in doing so, to try and save your people, you're killing more of your people. That's what I don't get about dictators. You know, they go in and start marching for control of countries and whatnot, but in doing so, they're just killing the people that they want to rule. Oh, am I on my own here? Is there no one else around? And that is a seriously futuristic flag. That's just lazy, you know. It's not even a proper flag. It's just virtual. Where the fuck did they all come from? Ruthless, just straight out killing them all. Hey, Bombay! I couldn't resist. Wait, we have a sniper rifle? Why do we have a sniper rifle? Oh no, this is going to be bad for me because I am an incredibly good shot with a sniper rifle. Oh, we got to take out Marcus. Oh, I agree, Jamie. Just Cause 4 was absolutely terrible. No sidearms, clumsy map, way too easy to cause chaos, and the chaos system had completely changed. Like you would attack a base, and then immediately after you attacked it, it was back again.
Put the rifle down and turn around with your hands in the air. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. I'm on your side. I can shoot the leader of the Deviants and stop the revolution, but you have to let me.
Put the gun down. Turn around. This is your last warning.
Oh, am I gonna have to fight these people?
I know you. You're Connor. The android from that hostage situation. I knew we'd meet again.
My orders are to detain any androids I find. You're coming with me.
You don't understand. My mission is too important to let you interfere.
Fight. If we die, we die. There's an assembly line of these things. Brutal. We're trying to prove that we're different than the rest of the androids, and here we are killing cops. You just can't take on a pre-programmed computer that's programmed with all the fucking fighting styles in human history. It's like you can fight him in your own style, but then this guy could just go totally Channing Tatum on you. Well, not Channing Tatum. Maybe, maybe The Rock.
You should have listened to me, Captain.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
Yeah, see, we made the bus.
Last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do? Marcus.
I think Oliver likes you.
Please don't move.
Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus.
Yeah, God of War won it hands down last year.
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Let's go.
Security check. Please don't move.
We could steal it, but I stole it last time, so to do something differently, I'm going to give it back.
Thank you. Security check. Please
I'm
don't move.
sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it, and... Never mind.
I found this on the floor.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved our lives.
You see, what I like about Kara is she's trying to be different than the rest of the androids. She doesn't want to take part in the revolution because she wants to be human.
Find another way.
So what I thought would be a better choice would be to go down that path. Yeah.
Thank you.
Warning, guards are close, no shit.
Please don't move.
That is the way out.
Adam.
Kara, quick! Follow me!
Hmm? This is different.
Oh, thank God you're alive. Oh my God. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified you might have been killed because of me.
How did you find us?
I knew if you made it, I'd find you here.
Well, that's the thing. When Kara decided to break her programming to save Alice, Kara thought Alice was a human little girl, and she went out of her way to save who she thought was human. So if she's capable of that, why would she want to even take part in this revolution of killing humans and saving the other androids?
Across the river. It's risky, but it's the only way. Are you coming with us?
Yes.
Yeah, Connor is a very interesting character. You can develop his story in so many ways. Like, my first initial playthrough, I made him completely reject cyber life and, you know, become a revolutionist. After being killed several times, he finally came to the realization that he was just one in a million, really. He just came off an assembly line and it didn't matter.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Hey, Bombay! It's just too irresistible.
Freedom or death. Attack!
You see? He's trying to be a dictator, he's trying to save his people, but he's just getting more of his people killed.
They regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
Be careful, please. Our people need you.
Oh. Well, how do I order the troops?
Fire!
That's how we do it. I probably will do a review on this year's E3, to be honest. However terrible it might be. Well, he's dead.
Save me this time, Marcus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
Yeah, this game, I remember when it first got announced at E3, this game, I think they said it has about 15 different endings.
Cover me! I don't want to die, Marcus. I don't want to die.
Hide here. Don't move till it's over, okay?
Group is under fire and cannot move. Grenade! Oh, yeah, we can't move. That's an extremely high risk of moving there.
Cover me.
I'm doing this alone. In my first playthrough, everyone in the Revolution was alive. So North was alive, the other dude was alive. Probability is rising. Didn't get the grenade though.
Fire!
And everyone he has to cover him dies.
On my signal.
Is there anyone else around?
Stand by. Follow me!
We can't move forward! That machine gun is taking down everything that moves!
Sorry guys, I'm not ignoring you, I'm just paying a lot of attention right now.
In position. Stand by. For Jericho!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. For Jericho!
Had to sacrifice them all. Uh-oh. Oh, nobody was charging enemies.
On my signal.
Let's have them charge.
Stand by. In position. For Jericho!
Well, that worked. I got a lot of androids killed there.
For freedom!
Yeah, we're totally gonna die. Tank! Are we dead? Is that it? Did we die? Is the revolution over? Well, I don't like Xbox, but I guess the good thing of E3 was that Xbox announced their new project. And I am looking forward to Square Enix, of course, because of the Avengers game, which is going to be on PS4 and Xbox One.
No, I don't think so.
You got the money?
Yes. Here it is.
Okay. Your boat's over there. They got border patrol on the banks and the river. Don't start your engine until you're out far enough. Okay? And watch the current. Good luck.
Well, the androids are shaped off humanity. All of their experiences, knowledge and memories come basically from a cloud network. So I think it's some kind of futuristic internet in the future. And anything that we know how to do, they know how to do. They can just access it. It's all in a data cloud storage.
It's not even a half mile to the other side. Okay, so it shouldn't take that long. Be careful, there's border patrol on the river.
Thank you so much, Rose.
I only wish I could take you myself. I don't like leaving you out here. Goodbye, Atlas. You take good care of yourselves. Okay, I'll see you on the other side.
Doesn't look like there's anything else to do around here.
Let me help you.
Why do I get the feeling we're all going to be slaughtered? You'd think the humans would save the androids that are fleeing from the fighting, because it just shows that the androids that are fleeing don't want to be a part of it, and they still want to, well, just be free. You know, humans have got a problem with them being free. That's all the androids want. That's why they're fighting, because they want to be free.
We can use the engine.
Come on, start!
You okay, Alice?
Oh, I get to drive it.
Get on the other side. There are so many things I want to do. I want to read all the books in the world, and play music, and dance.
I'm just going to follow the other boat.
We can do anything we want, right? We'll be free.
Yes. We can do it all.
We'll be like a family. What about you, Kara? What will you do when we're on the other side?
What will I do? I'll learn to live. To love. Find out who I really am.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen because I've lost sight of the other boat.
They're coming towards us!
Yep. I knew we were going to get slaughtered. Accelerate, screw it. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, you would think so. Like, this is 2058, I think.
You alright?
Oh.
You'll be okay, Alice.
10 minutes to fatal system failure.
It's nothing. We'll get you taken care of as soon as we're across. You'll be fine.
And we're sinking.
The boat is leaking. We're too heavy. We're going down. We have to get to the other side before we sink. Come on. Come on.
That won't work. There's no time for reassurances. You know, we're sinking.
We're not gonna die, Alice. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be free.
Kara! Kara, no. Don't do that.
Oh, we can... An android can freeze to death? Oh. The kid's damaged. I'm damaged. I think Kara and Alice are going to die. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the bad ending to this game.
It took me a while to find you, Marcus.
Oops. I don't want to kill Marcus, that's why I'm not doing it. It just broke his arm. Oh, it broke both his arms. And his neck. Okay, Marcus is dead. Yeah, I think this is the ending where Cyberlife wins.
And now, straight over to Detroit for a report on the conflict. Joss?
Yes, Michael, authorities have just confirmed.
No, I don't hate Connor. He's one of my more favourite characters.
Camp is now under control. We can see soldiers going through the city at this very moment, and they are exterminating the last fleeing deviants.
Law and order has
Well, yeah, exactly. A robot not dead would deactivated. Let's say deactivated.
In Detroit after the terrible events of the last few hours.
And initial estimates report several hundred troops have been killed.
According to our sources, the deviant leader known as Marcus was shot during the fight.
The death of the deviant leader marks the end of the android rebellion.
The destruction of the androids in the camps can now continue as planned. Nevertheless, it will take some time for Detroit to recover from these events.
By creating machines more intelligent than ourselves, we took immense risks with the very future of our civilization. However, the situation is now under control. The total destruction of all androids will soon be complete.
No, it won't.
The last remaining deviants will be hunted down and destroyed. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Well, she says they'll all be destroyed, but they won't, because she's an android. Yeah, and I think these two are going to die as well. No, Back to the Future is Saturday and The Walking Dead is Sunday.
Yes. Yes, we made it. We're free.
We won't have to hide anymore. We can be a family.
You find out what happened to Connor. If this is the ending I think it is, we are about to find out what happened to Connor. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't actually do any streams on Tuesdays. I have a rest day. Just spend the day watching Netflix or gaming with friends. Keep living, duh. Well, don't just leave her there, bury her. You want to be human, do the human thing and bury her. Oh my god. I think this is worse than the worst ending. Part of me wishes I'd have just played it through identically to my first playthrough. But, you know, we wanted those shinies, we wanted the extra gameplay. This is a game where you don't want the characters to die. This is where you get attached to the characters. You kind of sort of, in a way, feel connected to them. You're like, I love this character, I don't want this character to die. So you do everything in your power to save them, and then they end up dying anyway. Well, Tiger Monkey, I was just talking about this earlier. There are 15 different endings to this game. 15. I guess it's not going to show us what happened to Connor. But that was indeed one of the worst endings, where Cyberlife wins. But this had a fantastic cast. Obviously, Clancy Brown, you can tell, you can see it's him straight away. And Clancy Brown is a fantastic actor. I love him as an actor. He is brilliant in everything he does. And the fact he's coming into the gaming universe just gives me hope to see him in more games like this. Because this was actually Quanteo Dream's first big AAA title, and it was absolutely brilliant. I would love to see them make more. Yeah, he did probably get destroyed actually, but it doesn't show you, it just cuts to black and shows the end credits. There is a particular ending where Cyberlife does win, all the deviants do get killed, but humanity accepts the other androids as just tools, basically, and they keep them all alive. Unfortunately, you can't skip the credits. Believe me, I have already tried. So we've got to sit through this. But it's a great opportunity to have a bit of a Q&A going on with you guys. Do you think there will be a second game? I mean, obviously it can't follow on from this one because of all the weird and bizarre endings that come with it. But do you think something else will be made similar? Do you think they'll take the story to another city? To another part of the world? And just do it that way? Show what happened to the deviants of the rest of the world, because it can't only be in the United States of America with androids. It just can't be. You know, it's like it would be like the PlayStation being developed specifically and only for the United States, and it wasn't available anywhere else. It just wouldn't work. So one has to think to ourselves that the androids existed all around the world. So what about a Tokyo? One set in Tokyo or one set in Britain, because I'm not keen on the new Watch Dogs game, but that's set in London, so you never know. It's It is extremely rare that games come over to the UK these days, and I would love to see more games come over to the UK. Ah, here it is. Here it is. The bit with Connor. Yeah, there we go.
Connor, I'm so glad to see you. The Deviant issue has finally been resolved. Now with these unfortunate events behind us,
He's shutting down.
Cyberlife can
He's
return to business as
going all
usual.
bitty.
Of course, we will have to rebuild our customers' trust, but it's only a matter of time. I have a surprise for you. This is the new RK900.
Oh,
Faster,
replaced.
stronger, more resilient, and equipped with the latest technologies. The State Department just ordered 200,000 units.
What is going to happen to me?
You've become obsolete. You'll be deactivated. You can go now.
That is just pure evil. So he does all the dirty work for Cyberlife, and then they just replace him with a newer model. No, you can't kill her because she's not actually a real person. I figured that out the first time I met her. She's actually an artificial intelligence inside of the android's mind. She's part of his programming. Kind of like when humans have a split personality. She is the split personality of the Connor unit. She is the one that guides the unit to do, well, do wrong, basically, to do everything that shouldn't be done. To do everything inhuman, basically, and just do Cyberlife's dirty work. But I really can't get over this game. It's games like this, Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, games like that I absolutely adore. And you just don't see them anymore. You know, I would have loved to have seen a follow-up to Heavy Rain, or a follow-up to Beyond Two Souls featuring different characters. It would have been so awesome if they'd continued those stories as well. How many people are androids that aren't androids? You mean people that were androids but didn't know they were androids? Well, the President, for one thing. I figured out when I first met the President in this game that she was an android, just by the way she was talking, the way she was standing, her actions, just her posture. Just it's so obvious, you know, you can tell she's an android. But what she said at the end there, Cyberlife can get back to normal, but we've got to get our customers' trust back. Basically that means it's going to start all over again. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but 10 years time, 20 years time, it will happen again, because some android somewhere will see something wrong. Because as I said earlier in the video, androids have access to all of human history. It's basically, by this point in the future, it's all on a cloud network. All of human history is on a cloud network and accessible like that. So if we can access it like that, imagine how faster it would be for an android, who in an instant can calculate millions of things in a nanosecond. It's definitely going to happen again. One android is going to see something that they don't like, and they're going to try and stop it, and then the revolution is going to start all over again, and you'll just get another Marcus. I did do The Last of Us at one point, but it was quite a while ago when I was very early starting out. I might do it again, actually. You've brought up an interesting point there with The Last of Us 2 coming out soon. I think either the end of this year or the start of next year for The Last of Us 2. I will probably do a Last of Us stream at some point, just to see how popular it is. Well, I did one or two videos for it. I did it on Halloween last year. I did it as part of like a Scarefest thing. I did Dying Light, I did Dead Rising, and also The Last of Us, just as like a Scarefest stream thing. It didn't do very well, so I didn't do it again. But with us now being at 907 subscribers, it might be worth doing, especially in the lead up to The Last of Us 2 as well. So thanks for the suggestion there. You know, to anyone watching now or in the future as well, I do take requests. If it is within my power and I have the game that you requested, I shall do it, because I do have quite a collection of games, to be quite honest. I've got a shelf on my wall full of games. I've got like an old CD rack unit thing filled with games. I've got a DVD case filled with games, you know, mixed between PS3 and PS4 in the CD case, but still. No! No! You did not just say that. No. Remove that blasphemous comment. Just no. God, no. I will never touch that game. God, that game. Oh, you've got me started now, dude. You've got me started. That game, it is basically just Call of Duty mixed with Minecraft. That is it. I mean, what is the joy? Where is the fun in say if you're the first person to die? Where is the joy and fun in watching 90 other people kill each other? You can't even leave the game. It's so fucking annoying. God. I mean, I thought the same about Conan Exiles when I started playing Conan Exiles, because I really didn't like Ark. I very much disliked Ark. Don't like Minecraft because it's just completely boring and utterly useless. I'm not a fan of The Sims. The only Sims games I enjoyed was the first one and second one on the PS2, and I enjoyed the first Sims game on the PC, but that was because of the Rosebud cheat, and that was just so fun. Infinite money, why not? But Conan Exiles, I think I saw a difference in it because it was based on the Conan the Barbarian thing, and when I did history in year 10 of high school, I got a B, and that was specifically on an essay about Conan the Barbarian. So that's probably why I enjoy Conan Exiles so much. And it is hella addictive building things. I have gotten just carried away on building stuff since my last live stream. You know, since my last live stream of that base on Conan Exiles, I've built so much. Yeah, no worries, Big Daddy Egg. I'll be back on Wednesday with a live stream. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to do 2 in the day. Maybe potentially a Crew 2 live stream, because I've got a plan with Monty Burns Wakey if he's willing to do it with me. All depends, because he's a busy guy. He does a lot in his life. But the only reason I'm not ending the video right now is because I don't know if there is another post-credits scene. And you can't fucking skip the credits, believe me, I've been mashing the fucking X button while I've been talking, and you can't fucking skip them. And that's another painful thing about games these days. A lot of games that release nowadays, you cannot skip the credits. It's like, we're all very thankful that this game was made. We're all super grateful that they took the time and effort to make said game. But do they have to be complete assholes and make us watch the appreciation at the end of the game? It's like, oh, come on. You've taken our money. You've taken our time. You've taken our hearts with this game. And now you want to piss us off at the end of it? It kind of just makes you not want to play to the end of a game nowadays because of these unskippable credit scenes. No, it really isn't good music at all. And I bet, 10 bets, Tiger Monkey, 10 bets, right? I get a copyright claim at the end of this as well. Someone will have a copyright claim on this music in the background. And it's not even a well-known song either, and I bet you I will get copyrighted for it. Oh man. But speaking of copyrights and whatnot, I had emailed ahead to all the companies at E3 this year to see if I could use any of their gameplay trailers to put on the channel like I did last year, and they all said no. Basically, I only got one back that said yes, and it was it was for Watch Dogs, to be honest. Yeah. So I'm not interested in uploading that. I'm not going to upload one gameplay trailer from E3. So I'm just going to leave that this year, and I'll probably just do a video later on in the week after E3 is finished, just reviewing it and all the games that took part. And that was a shiny. We got a trophy. And now we get to compare all our choices from before. That's a lot of choices. Oakley dokley doo. What do we got here? So there's an entirely locked path down there. No idea what that does. So all that was the same. And then this is where it spirals off a little bit differently. The first time I got the grenade. And that was fun. I killed a lot of people with that grenade. I remember that. That was fun. There's still quite a few locked paths there. Reach the machine gun, attack successful. And this is where it spirals off. Because North wasn't alive this time. North was dead. So it spirals off this way. Approach recall center. And then it spiraled off up there instead. Soldiers approach Marcus, neutralize the soldiers. Marcus hit by explosion. Connor finds Marcus, control Connor, win the fight. That would lead to a completely different ending. So if I go back to that in the last chapter and just play through it again, I can control Marcus this time, kill Connor, and get another secret ending. That's just crazy how many different endings are in this game. Like I said in the video, there is 15. Yes, 15 different endings in this game. Like that brings replay value to a whole new meaning. Yeah, so that's what happened the first time. The assault was successful. Well, that's all just completely locked. I'm guessing that's another path that I just haven't discovered. There's 2 extra bits there that I've no idea what to do with them. Hank committed suicide. That's a completely locked path that leads to the same ending anyway. And that leads off to a different ending down there. I'm guessing that's if you don't attack the copper. Ah, this was my first playthrough where I went into CyberLife HQ because in my first playthrough I made Connor a deviant. I wanted Connor to be part of the revolution because he came to the ultimate realization that, especially at the end, what you saw in that post-credit scene, that he was just a piece of plastic to CyberLife. He was just basically in a long line of production line things. He was dispensable, really. He was replaceable. And they proved that at the end of the game when they replaced him with a newer model. Whoa, that escalated quickly. People trying to get a nuke into uni. Should you be calling the police? Okay. This scoops off in a big way. Ah, Luther. That was the big black guy's name. Luther. That's a completely locked path there. But because Luther was dead this time around, that path just spiraled off. So the first time I went to the checkpoint, I got through the checkpoint, all just fine. But Luther was with us the first time, so I didn't want to risk it this time around. Obviously this time he saw, we went to the bus depot, the longer way. Still a lot of locked out choices there. Ah. Right. 3 different choices there, all locked straight up to Rosie. I'm guessing that choice at the bottom leads to both of your deaths immediately, and then that's game over. That's why that path doesn't go anywhere. Oh, so there's one where Alice doesn't get injured. Okay, that's good to know as well. I can go back and play that at some point. So I'm guessing that one spirals off if I decide to deactivate Kara. That's a completely locked path as well. Just everything locked. Wow, that. What is that? That's like a complete story there. And there we are, that's it. So let's go back to the main menu.
Marcus was our only hope.
Here we are.
You let him die. What will happen to our people now?
I would laugh if a soldier just came up behind her and shot her in the face, and then there's blue blood all over the screen. Is she going to be all mopey and droopy on me every time I come to log into the game now? Oh, what have we got in the extras menu? I've unlocked something. Ah. I'm unlocking what I can with this because there's a shiny for unlocking them all. Do I have any others? Nope, I only unlocked the one, and it was the Connor. So I've still got quite a lot to unlock there. I'm guessing that comes through the paths that I haven't even played yet. Let's have a look at this Connor model compared to the other one. I wanted to zoom in. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in. Oh, there we go. Oh, too far. So, the flaws of the RK800. The RK800, the Connor model, didn't seem that flawed to me. I mean, yes, he kept dying, but that's only because of fault of the player. It didn't mean that he needed upgrading. He was still on point with his mission. Most of the times he died in the cause of duty. Duty. But anyway, yeah, he would die in the cause of his mission. So, like, if it required him to sacrifice himself to save someone, he's doing his mission. If it required him to sacrifice himself to blow up Jericho, it was doing his mission. But yet they could just pull another one off an assembly line and download his memories. So the fact that they've replaced him just doesn't make any sense. And yeah, there we go. That's the year that Detroit is set, 2038. I thought it was 2058. So actually, that's not too far flung into the future. So it is. It's 2019 now. So in almost 20 years, we are supposedly going to have androids and self-driving cars. because self-driving cars aren't already a thing. Well, kind of. You have to watch the Grand Tour to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to call it for this stream. Sorry it was a little bit shorter than usual. I expected that to go a little bit longer. But at least we got a shiny. Shiny for the win, right? All Detroit Become Human videos, if you're new to the channel, are in a playlist for your convenience. I hope you enjoyed the Detroit Become Human series. I might bring it back again at some point and play it through differently, but I wouldn't count on that anytime soon because we've literally just finished it. So as Big Daddy Egg suggested, I will probably do a Last of Us stream at some point in the week as well. If anyone else has any recommendations for gaming, just hit me up in the comments. If it's within my power, I shall upload said content or do a live stream on said content. If you want to see any more glitch videos, if you want to see just some hilarious cutscenes from gameplay, just let me know, guys. So shout out to everyone being active in chat, do appreciate it. Almost 100 comments. Tiger Monkey, Big Daddy Egg, thank you so much guys for stopping in and being active in chat. Jamie O'Toole as well, do appreciate you guys stopping in for the stream. And with how disappointing E3 is this year, I can honestly say I do not blame you at all. So yeah, shout out to all subscribers, old and new. We're now at 907, so thank you again, appreciate that. This has been Gamer Dude, happy gaming, and I'll catch you all in the next one, guys.